Good afternoon, province of Davao de Oro, especially to our grade 6 learners and listeners. Mayong udto ka natong tanan. We are so excited to be with you as we all learn, explore, and enjoy on this radio program. This is your School in the Air in Science Grade 6. We will be your radio teachers for today. This is your teacher Tating from Macohite Central Elementary School.
Teacher Marivic of 𝗂𝗂𝗿 Elementary School. We hope that you are all now on your comfortable places and eager to learn new lesson. How are you feeling today? I hope you feel great. Just sit back, relax, and listen to our 45-minute lesson in Science 6.
And now, I want you to get your Science 6 module. Quarter 2, Module 2. Lesson 3. The Human Body System. The Nervous System. And at the end of this session, you are expected to describe the parts and functions of each organ of the nervous system. Do you have your module with you now? That's great!
This module was designed to provide you with fun and meaningful opportunities for guided and independent learning. But it's few reminders in using this module. First, use the module with care. Do not put unnecessary mark or marks on any part of the module. Use a separate sheet of paper in answering the exercises.
Number 2. Read the instructions carefully before doing each task. Number 3. Observe honesty and integrity in doing the tasks and checking your answers. Number 4. Finish the task at hand before proceeding to the next. And number 5. Return this module to your teachers once you are through with it. And so, to our dear pupils, welcome to our Science 6 Alternative Delivery Mode module on the human body system, the nervous system. Are you now ready to listen to our new lesson this afternoon? That's great!
But before that, I would like you to open your module on page 17 and let us try to answer what's in. Directions. Read the following sentences. Write true if the statement is correct and false if it is not. Write your answer in your science journal. Again, write true if the statement is correct and false if it is not. Write your answer in your science journal. Number 1. The brain of a people is smarter than a computer. The brain of people is smarter than a computer. Number 2. The nervous system is the body's internal data processor. The nervous system is the body's internal data processor.
Number 3. The spinal cord is the link between the brain and the nerve cell. Again, number 3. The spinal cord is the link between the brain and the nerve cell. Number 4. The brain is the basic unit of the nervous system. Again, number 4. The brain is the basic unit of the nervous system. Number 5. The nerve cells transmit messages from the brain to the different muscles to make them move. Again, the nerve cells transmit messages from the brain to the different muscles to make them move.
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Counselor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
We're back. And now, let us check your work for number 1. True. Number 2, false. Number 3, true. Number 4, false. And number 5, true. Did you all get correct answer? Very good.
Page 18 of your module, What's New? Let us try to identify the different parts of the brain using the choices inside the box. Write your answer in your science journal. We have cerebellum, brainstem, spinal cord, cerebrum. Again, identify the different parts of the brain using the choices inside the box. Write your answer in your science journal. We have cerebellum, brainstem, spinal cord, and cerebrum. I will give you 2 minutes to answer.
That's fast. Okay, for number 1, cerebrum. Number 2, brainstem. And number 3, we have cerebellum. Get it all right? Awesome!
Do you ever wonder how you could walk on a beam without losing your balance? Why is it that when you touch something hot, you pull your hand away even before you think about it?
You will find the answers to these questions as we go along today's lesson. Are you now ready? Very good!
The body system that controls other parts of the body is the nervous system. The nervous system receives signals from stimuli inside and out of the body. The main function of the nervous system is to integrate and coordinate bodily activities. All information outside and inside the body are processed and interpreted by the nervous system.
The nervous system has 2 main parts, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system is made up of the brain and the spinal cord.
The brain is the primary organ of the central nervous system contained within the skull. It receives and interprets countless signals. The brain makes us conscious, emotional, and smart. It is the control system for movement, sleep, hunger, thirst, and every other vital activity necessary for survival. The brain controls all human emotions like love, hate, fear, anger, elation, and sadness.
Cerebrum or forebrain, the largest part of the brain. These parts receive sensory messages. It acts as the center of emotions, consciousness, learning, and voluntary movement. Again, cerebrum or forebrain is the largest part of the brain. These parts receive sensory messages. It acts as the center of emotions, consciousness, learning, and voluntary movement. Cerebellum, located beneath the cerebrum. It is smaller than the cerebrum. It coordinates involuntary and muscles action. It is responsible for man's ability to learn habits and development skills. It also helps maintain a person's sense of balance. Number 3. Brainstem. The elongated area at the base of the brain. It contains vital centers for autonomic functions. Again, the brainstem is the elongated area at the base of the brain. It contains vital centers for autonomic functions.
The spinal cord. It is a cord-like material in the backbone. It extends downward from the medulla oblongata through our fifth of the spinal column. The peripheral nervous system collects the information from the sense organ such as the eyes and the nose. This information is transmitted to the organs of the central nervous system, which deliver decisions to the body parts that will act on the message. It is made up of nerves that branch off from the spinal cord and extend to all parts of the body.
The neuron or the nerve cell is the functional unit of the nervous system. The neuron has 3 parts. The dendrites are the short fibers around the cell body. They carry messages into the nerve cell. The cell body is the main component of the neuron. It maintains the health of the neuron. And the axon is the long fiber of the neuron.
There are 3 types of neurons: sensory neurons, interneurons, and motor neurons. A sensory neuron is typically having long dendrite and axons. A sensory neuron carries messages from the receptor organs like skins, eyes, nose, ears, and tongue to the nerve center. A motor neuron has short dendrites and long axons. A motor neuron receives information from the nerve centers and transmits to the effector organs, muscles, or glands. Interneurons are found only in central nervous system like brain or spinal cord. They connect sensory neurons to motor neurons.
The autonomic nervous system controls or regulates body's internal environment, including the body temperature, pulse and respiration rate, and blood pressure. These are the vital signs. Vital signs reflect on the conditions of your internal organs are in. The autonomic nervous system has 2 divisions: the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nerves. When a sympathetic nerve produces an effect, the parasympathetic nerve opposes it. For example, if the blood pressure is too high, a message to the brain stimulates that the parasympathetic nerve to slow down the heart rate, thus reducing your blood pressure. Both systems are directly involved in maintaining normal functions of cells.
So, did you learn something new today? Very good! And now, turn your module to page 21 and prepare a science journal on ballpen and let us answer the activity, what's more. I will give you 10 minutes to answer the exercises. For activity 1, match the descriptions in column A with the parts of nervous system in column B. Write only the letter of the correct answer in your science journal. For column A, number 1, it serves as the functional unit of the nervous system. Number 2, it collects information from the sense organ such as the eyes and the nose. Number 3, it serves as the primary organ of the central nervous system. Number 4, it controls or regulates body's internal brain environment, including the body temperature, pulse and inspiration rate, and blood pressure. Number 5, it is one of the systems that is directly involved in maintaining normal functions of cells. For column B, letter A, sympathetic nerve. Letter B, neurons. Letter C, peripheral nervous system. Letter D, nervous system. Letter E, automatic nervous. And letter F, spinal cord.
Activity number 2. Identify what major organs of the brain are responsible in controlling the following activities. Write your answer in your science journal. Again, for activity number 2, identify what major organs of the brain are responsible in controlling the following activities. Write your answer in your science journal. Number 1, breathing. Number 2, taking a test. Number 3, playing basketball. Number 4, a smelling of the aroma of a perfume. Number 5, digestions of food. Start answering now.
And now, let us check your work. For activity 1, number 1, B, neurons. Number 2, C, peripheral nervous system. Number 3, brain. Number 4, E, automatic nervous system. And number 5, a sympathetic nerve.
Activity number 2. Number 1, brainstem. Number 2, cerebrum. Number 3, cerebellum. Number 4, brainstem. Number 5, brainstem. Did all of you get the right answer? Excellent!
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by 𝗠𝗿𝗶𝗶 Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
wrap up our significant learning for today, please open your module to page 22, What I Have Learned. Your task for this activity is to complete the paragraph by supplying the missing words. Write your answer in your science journal. Let us read all together the paragraph. I have learned that the blank is the coordinating system of the body. It consists of the blank, and the nerves. The two divisions of nervous system are central nervous system and blank. The blank system takes information through the senses. For example, if you touch a hot stove, the sense of the skin brings the message of the pain to your brain. The brain then sends a message back telling the muscles in your hand to pull away. I will give you 10 seconds to answer.
Are you done? Now, let us read the paragraph again with me with a complete answer. Ready? I have learned that the nervous system is the coordinating system of the body. It consists of the brain, spinal cord, and the nerves. The two divisions of the nervous system are central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The nervous system takes in information through the senses. For example, if you touch a hot stove, the sense of the skin brings the message of pain to your brain. The brain then sends a message back telling the muscles in your hand to pull away.
I hope that all of you have learned something new about our lesson today, the human body system, the nervous system. We have a lot more activities and exercises for this module, but we don't have enough time to do it. Therefore, it is your task to continue answering the remaining parts and exercises in this module, starting on page 22, What I Can Do. You can write your answers in your science journal or notebook. Don't forget to read the directions before answering the following questions. Use separate sheet of paper for your answer. Again, read the directions carefully before answering, and submit your answers to your teacher advisors.
For your additional activities this week, turn your module on page 24. Write your answer in your science journal. And if you are through, you can submit your work to your teacher advisor. Just wait for their further announcement as to when they will collect your module on answers and answer sheets.
If you encounter any difficulty in answering the task in this module, do not hesitate to consult your teacher. Always bear in mind that you are not alone. We hope that through this material, you will experience meaningful learning and deep understanding of the relevant competencies. You can do it.
For more episodes on Science 6 School on the Air program, tumutok lang po tayo sa 88.5 Z Radio.
That's 𝗬𝗲𝗿𝗃 Z-eskwela, siguradong masaya.
This has been Teacher Tating,
At Teacher Marivic,
Dalaygo ng Diyos.
Radyo Z-eskwela Executive Committee, the school's division superintendent, 𝗬𝗲𝗿𝗶, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. 𝗠𝗿𝗶, OIC Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Karina S. Frasco, School Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Riponte. Members: Cecilia Morales, Dr. Hilda A. Opeña, Dr. Arlene D. Lim, Dr. 𝗬𝗲𝗿𝗶, Dr. Dexter A. Siquinia, Nohara O. Pinute, Noemi P. Canales, Dr. Grace D. Pontillas, Virgilito C. Pabrices, Juanito Lapiceros, Engineer Norberto S. Manlangi, Jomar M. Dumupoy, Bob Daylan S. Milabat, Medard T. Ampit, and Paz Eugenia Villosino. Technical Working Committee, Productions and Communications, Lorely E. Quijano, Given G. Hinampas, Judyland T. Yu, Donna D. T. Bolifer, Mary Rose N. Resma, Riwen Manuel, Irene Lea C. Manguhon, and Bessie Aya N. Banians. Social Media and Packaging Team, Christian and Hara L. Martesio, William R. Ranara, Joan T. Iscoton, Roberto S. Acusar Jr., May B. Istanyol, Richard H. Arellano, Lee L. S. Blanco, Ralph A. Tabanyag, Angelo Gutierrez Jr., and Jade Karen Araiz.